Hi everyone. So my abstinence project was sugar, and I honestly thought that it would not be that difficult at first. But throughout the weeks, I realized how often sugar is connected to my daily routine, and I use it for stress and comfort. One thing I learned about myself is that when I try to completely avoid something, I start to think about it all the time, even when I normally would not care about it as much. I caught myself thinking about sweets constantly, especially during stressful days at work, after work, or when I was bored or tired. The process was honestly harder than I expected. I realized how much sugar is everywhere in everything I eat and how connected it is to social situations and habits. One of the hardest moments for me was when someone brought homemade cookies to work. And I mentioned before that I relapsed and I ate um, the cookies last time. My office is right next to the kitchen, so I could smell the cookies all day and eventually ended up eating some. That was definitely my biggest relapse doing this project. And I feel like I was a little bit disappointed in myself, but then I realized that one relapse does not mean a total failure. And I think that helped me understand how hard behavior change can literally be for people and how easy it is to fall back into old habits when the temptation is constantly around. I also learned that changing behavior takes more than just saying you're going to stop something. You have to pay attention to your triggers and replace old habits with the healthier ones. I noticed that stress, boredom, and being around sweets were my biggest triggers. Work was probably the biggest outside influence because there are always snacks that people bring. And like I said, my office is right next to the kitchen. So there's always constantly desserts or treats around the office. Um, Social situations also made things harder because sweets are such a normal part of gatherings and celebrations. Um, and I was at my friend's house and, avoiding the things that were on the table was a little bit tough. I think my post-treatment behavior change is similar to a wellness plan because it showed me the importance of balance and healthy coping skills. Instead of automatically reaching for sweets, I started trying healthier things like drinking more water, eating healthier snacks, and staying busy and exercising more. And I noticed that when I exercised or stayed productive, I thought about sugar less. And actually, I lost weight while doing this project. So the greatest support came from people around me who encouraged me and respected me um, when, you know, respected what I was trying to do. Even, small encouragements helped me and kept me motivated. Also, I think having accountability throughout this, class helped me because it kept reminding me to stay aware of my habits and continue trying even when I messed up sometimes. If I had to rate my overall progress from a 0 to 10, I would probably give myself an 8 out of 10 because I don't think it is perfect 10, but I had definitely had some moments when I struggled and I relapsed and I, thought about sugar all the time. Um, and but I think I became much more aware of my habits and cravings and triggers. I also learned healthier ways to cope with stress, and I gained a lot more empathy for people who are trying to make difficult changes in their lives. And yeah, thank you.